do see the crazy bunny.
Well, I see it, but I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, no, that bunny is actually so I'm going to be one of the reasons I have to be done in like an hour-ish is I'm helping with a MESA prelims in California. And that was from a computer science class I was teaching, and I was using Pixio this morning.
Nice.
We were coding in Snap code, and
Oh yeah, nice.
we were using a Hummingbird. And here, let me show you what I was doing.
Yeah,
why not? Like,
and
this is.
You used AI Tutor?
I used AI Tutor, and I made this little is it showing? Oh, share this tab instead. So I actually used AI Tutor, and they got to kind of see it. It was really cool. So when space is pressed, it's going to change costumes. And then, of course, I had to add music. So when the down arrow is pressed, I've got some AI generated awesomeness. And then if I wanted to stop that. So yeah, I mean, it was some live coding with kids. These were 7th and 8th graders this morning, and I got to see, I have all my little costumes in here where I have this crazy little bunny. And the bunny was actually, these are all different iterations that they had literally a cardboard box that had a face on it. And this is what Pixio kind of imagined the bunny to look like in different textures. So yeah, this is like Pixio in action.
That's awesome. And you generated the image from Pixio, and you generated some parts of the logic, the coding logic, using AI Tutor.
Yeah, well, and actually I used AI Tutor. Yeah, exactly right. To troubleshoot. Here, let me just go to my AI Tutor as well. Hey everybody, I'm Dan, by the way. I just like to hop right in here. But
yeah,
we
like to just jump right into it.
There's no introductions. What is introductions? I thought that's too formal and stuff.
It's true.
But yeah, here's my AI Tutor from this morning. I was just I always go to console right away. My goodness. I know. So here, I think I have to share this one instead. So this was my conversation with my AI Tutor this morning. I was just asking, like, how do I help this class basically have a walkthrough of LEDs in a Hummingbird. I've never worked with a Hummingbird. I've worked in Snap coding before. Can you guys see this?
Yep.
So I was able to just, this is what I said. Like this, I want a walkthrough of how I can hook up 2 lights that blink on and off every 3 seconds. Is Hummingbird in Snap code. And then I'm just like, bam, right there. And with this whole bunny thing, a couple of days ago, I knew that I had to do this lesson with them, and I wanted to give them some places to go. So, starting simple, and then just building up. And then I had a couple kids go to this advanced level where, they built things like this, where they could add music to it. So
that's awesome.
That's how I'm using it in real time in education.
That's really good. It's going to provide a lot of detail and really good instructions. And any question you literally have, it'll be able to answer. So it's really awesome that you're using it in real time in a classroom.
Yeah, and I mean, it's kind of funny that you see like the breadcrumbs and the fact that this little floating bunny was here in MotionCraft. That's the only reason we started talking about that. But I use AI Tutor and Pixio literally every day for work.
That's awesome. One thing I just noticed, I feel like there should be a clear all button on this specific app.
Oh my goodness, you're into like clearing things out. Like it's really good for to have that nice clean work surface. because my desktop does not look pretty right now. I always have a desktop that I show to the public, and then my other desktop.
So, where did we want to jump into first for video creation?
Yeah, so just a little. You call this part 2. Here's a little bit of backstory on part 1.
Yes,
I'm going to
please
go
give
into
us a
my
recap.
We have to go into my Google Drive just to so we can kind of listen to this Snarky Platypus song again. You may notice that my posts on X very often now have this Snarky Platypus because I use Grok. Actually, it can do it. You know, I use the same words. An anthropomorphic platypus with a pink T-shirt that says Snarky on it, and then it's doing something. So for today, I posted about this live stream, and I said that is eagerly coding with TSI in a cyberpunk computer setup, and that's so. Yeah, but anyway, we made this song about a snarky platypus in Songcraft, and in Songcraft Pro with like the simple version where we just say, "Hey, I want this," and then it came up with something really awesome, surprisingly awesome. So,
And we went a lot of different ways too, right? We went the basic route and just had no control over it, what the output would be, and then we also played around with the advanced version where we got to fully customize the entire mood. If we want to incorporate our voice, play around with certain lyrics. So this way, we get a little bit of diversity in what the output might,
Yeah, and what was so interesting is that like the best. Oh, here I'll let us listen to it for a second. Let me share this tab. So the best one we came up with was this simple. Get out of AI's way was the lesson, I think, of that whole thing, because I was trying to be super fancy and I had a very specific idea of what I wanted, and it was most crystallized in this the prompt. It was just like this one simple prompt. So we can show folks what that looks like quickly, but first here is the Snarky Platypus song that we'll be animating. That's what this part 2 is, and I have an idea that I'd like to do kind of a pop art, like jaunt through the city with this Snarky Platypus. So let's play a little bit of it.
Platypus walking through the town, critiquing every human like I'm some kind of clown. People rush by, phones flew to their ears. I wonder if they even know what's really here. See that couple ovulating like it's nothing new. They think it's normal, but it's just plain cruel. Why do they waste time on petty fights when we could be enjoying this city lights? This city's full of drama like a soap opera show, but I'm just a snarky platypus. I won't take part in it now. Life's too short for drama, I'll just walk away. I'm a snarky platypus with my own way.
Okay, so yeah, we'll end at the chorus there. Or if we call that a chorus. Oh my gosh, that makes
I
me
love
so
the
happy.
introduction. It's so catchy.
Yeah.
It's so positive and upbeat.
Yeah, and it has this just, I don't know, I'm curious, like I immediately thought of pop art. Like if you were to think of any style, what would you say, what style would you think the animation would be for you?
That's a good question. I definitely think of, cartoon, like the Phineas and Ferb stylized, where it's a little bit more.
Yeah, you can't get away from Phineas and Ferb.
I know.
That's
the first thing. That's the first thing that comes to mind. But you definitely have a lot of different models to play around with, especially the new VO model. So I don't know if you got a chance to play with that yet.
I have not. So like, where do I go for that?
So it's that little fire symbol.
The fire symbol. Oh, VOcraft. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, no, I'm excited.
Now keep in mind for these generations,
So they start nuking them credits.
it will definitely start nuking these credits for sure.
That's
Especially VOcraft. Like you see, that's like the most
No,
expensive.
but you can use it a few times, and we'll just give you another pack.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I mean,
But-
easy come, easy go.
Yeah, but we want to also just be aware that each video generation can take up to like 30 seconds to like 5 minutes, depending on what we're using. So
Right, but 500 credits. There it is. Like,
that's just
Yeah.
that's just for the 5 seconds. Go to the maximum seconds.
wait, there's a 8 second. Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yes.
I mean, that's some
That
that's some GPU power, right?
Well, no one said like it's gonna be $1. Like animation now costs
No,
thousands.
exactly.
That's true.
Like what's $40?
That's true.
Right. No, exactly. I mean, that's if you're looking at that's really
looking
true.
at the
Getting a
perspective.
team together to build the model and to get all of the assets ready to actually animate and then actually animating it. I've seen the output that VO can do. I'm just really excited. So I actually kind of want to go to images first, and then build this look of. So what do you guys think would look best in VO, and what would you recommend? There's so many models now for
Yes,
image
There
generation.
definitely is. I don't know if you have any favorites, but you can always just
I like
jump around.
TurboCraft and I like FluxCraft. I mean, those
So
are my
TurboCraft
go-tos.
is really great because you can really iterate quickly and kind of get a sense of what
Yeah,
you want
and-
based on the prompt. Do I have favorites? I don't really have necessarily favorites, but when you go to so there's when you click images, right, and you get the all the apps shown. My
That's
favorites are
This is
Mysticraft is really great. You got ImagineCraft, which is awesome. Creative 2
This one.
and FluxCraft Unlimited and Ultra. Those are really fantastic models.
Yeah, like FluxCraft Unlimited I've used before. I've not used ImagineCraft.
So let's try that.
What do you think would do? Yeah, I'm game for that. What do you think would do pop art better?
Imogen.
Imogen. Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And
Yeah.
Creative
And Creative 2, Ross.
and Framecraft.
Where?
Framecraft.
Framecraft.
Okay. Framecraft. Just looking back at these. Where's Framecraft? Oh, right here. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to try Imagine. I mean, I have not used it before. So I always open up advanced settings. You know this about me by now. Everywhere. That's where I go. So Imagine 3 and Imagine 3 Fast. I think Fast should be okay for, pop art's going to be kind of lower lifting. Aspect ratio. I do want to do something more cinematic.
Did we click the model? Because I just see model. So just click model one more time. And then, okay,
Imagine
great.
3. Yeah, Imagine 3
Oh, there you go.
Fast.
Perfect. Now I see it. Okay, great.
Okay. And am I doing this right? Like I always forget landscape and portraits. I want cinematic, so landscape, that's 16:9, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. And then seed, I'll worry about that later. But I'll say pop art, anthropomorphic. I always use that word. I love that word.
And if we decide to want to up our prompts, we could just optimize it here in Pixio, or we can take it to AI Tutor and give it to OpenAI or Claude or one of these other models.
Yeah, we might want to do that. Let's see what our brainchild can be. But then I always like going to AI Tutor.
I always love playing around with the random prompt first. If we hit it.
Platypus with a bright bubblegum pink, creative use of hyphens, t-shirt.
Julie says Sonocraft is really good.
True.
Ooh. Thanks, Julie. That says snarky. And we'll see how close this gets to. Well, I mean, it's going to be pretty far away from X's version, which is more like fairy tale meets cinematic version of this platypus. It says snarky. And that is walking around town, judging someone with a who is on a phone, but that's too complicated. Who is on? So he's being judgy. Okay, let's see what happens, and then I'll fix it. See, this is how my brain works. I'm thinking. I see the scene, but see what happened. Like he's on the phone, that's walking around town judging. So I'm just gonna take that off. Judging someone. I do like that platypus. It's blue. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, nice. It kept us consistency.
Look at that. Yeah. Well, and that's where I can look at here. This is what, something that you taught me. The power trio, Nick, Ross, and Allercher. One of you taught me this, that you can look and usually find the seed somewhere. Is that seed not applicable here? So it's in the model. It's just not something that's
yeah. So if you want, so it's just I guess it doesn't take it. Normally, sometimes it would just randomize it, and then we can take that seed from there. But if you want, play around with one of the seeds, and then we can continue using that.
Okay. Let's go with 6640430. I don't know.
Let's see what it does.
One of my faves. Just kidding. I don't know what it does. But it's a really good. I mean, if you're just getting into this kind of creation, am I pressing too many buttons? It's a good way for bringing consistency to any model. Is if there's a seed input, maybe it's not.
Can you hit generate one more time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let's maybe reduce the amount of numbers in for the seed.
Yeah, that could be too, because I was just going based off of the flux, which I typically use. Sometimes there's 6 as well. Maybe it's looking for 6.
Okay, let's try not adding a seed at all.
Okay.
Because Imogen is, when we hit generate with the seed, it doesn't like it.
It doesn't work.
Okay, so we gotta.
Breed it out.
Look at how consistent it is. I mean, it's pretty rad.
Because that's how it is.
Yeah. No, that's great. Judging someone.
What's up, Sharon?
There is a couple on a cell phone.
And guys, don't forget to go to Sharon and Allercher's space later tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time. All
right. So I'm really kind of digging. This is different. See, like the prompting that shifted. Oh my goodness!
I like his face more in this picture because he definitely looks like
he's snarky.
Super snarky. Very, just what's the word I'm looking for? Like mellowed out. He's had enough.
Yeah. Well, and it's more the style I was looking for too. So I'm just wondering if maybe, sometimes a hyphen could, I'm just curious what happens if I just added one little hyphen, whoa. Well, that got different.
Yeah. This platypus definitely looks way more aggressive.
He is very aggressive. I do like, he's like, apathetic almost. He's like, I like this one. Okay. I think that's what we're going to start working with, because what's nice is within Pixio, you can go to any model and take this picture as an input and do an image to image. Well, a lot of models. I can't say any model. What if I turned off enhanced prompt and then
Yeah,
put the
try
seed
it.
in?
Sometimes you'll even get a better one. Oh, and add the seed in. Oh, you said
I was just gonna say, like, I don't know.
It just does not like the seed.
Does
right now.
not. It does not. No, it's making its own seeds.
I will
It's
note
so
this down though for sure.
Well, this one's interesting too. He's kind of dopier, but he's a lot more chill. And this, I gotta see this a little closer. This guy's a bully, and she looks kind of like Salvador Dali-esque. So I don't know. I think I'm still gonna go with the one. And then let's go over to videos and let's see what we can do with this.
And what's cool about some of these images, if you really like them, you can upload them into, let's say, TurboCraft image, and then you should be getting similar, style of images back.
Ooh.
Which is really
well,
cool.
First, I'm gonna send this one to the gallery just because I like the gallery.
The gallery has definitely been, as they say, popping.
It's been popping, and it's got a glow up this, I think, at the end of the summer, right? So you said you can go to TurboCraft. I'm just curious. We won't do this now necessarily, but if I go, let's see, that's just in. If I go to TurboCraft
image, yep,
TurboCraft image. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we've got Sarah's.
You can try it out and see, and then the strength, you can control the strength, and we'll see if that also affects it.
I'm really curious.
What's really a cool hack about this is if you upload something, let's say near like 4K, the images come out way better.
Interesting.
With way more higher definition, and it's really a cool way of.
Okay, so they're fixed.
There you go. Now it's actually changed. It was perfect. It just takes a second, depending on how many megabytes your.
Okay. Yeah. Pop. I like that. A pop art. With a pink. I'm not being as pedantic. That says snarky. I love this little, it's like a duck or something.
Oh.
What is that, like an otter? What is this? What has happened to our platypus? We just made platypus. Okay, is that a turtle? All right, okay. I'm not gonna play around. I do love TurboCraft image and TurboCraft in general. But okay, so now let's stay on target. Let's get to this video because I'm really excited to spend these credits. And let's go to VioCraft. We're gonna go for let's go 5 seconds. We'll be all right. So this is where
now the interesting thing about VioCraft, I haven't really played around with it too much, and I don't know how well it's going to do stylized images. So it's going to be fun to watch and see what it does.
Okay, so let me actually go back to images and grab my prompt because there's not an image input, right, for VioCraft?
There is, but it's currently down.
Yeah.
So it will be available.
Google turned it off.
Yeah, Google turned it off, and it will be available.
Google. All right. We'll talk to Google later about that. Google said
no. I
no.
did talk to Google. We're getting it back, but it's going to be only like very, very few companies, including Pixio, are going to get it. Very few.
Well, that's. I mean, you guys are the best company, so just saying. Yeah, let's get the same prompt so we can at least get somewhat close. But then I know we can input images into other video models. So I can't wait to see what this comes up with. So let's just start with it exactly. Pop art anthropomorphic platypus with a bright bubblegum pink t-shirt that says snarky that's walking around town judging someone. There's a couple on a cell phone looking on in disgust. Sure. Let's generate that bad boy.
Now, one thing to keep in mind is it's made from Google, right? So Google's awesome. They have documentation for their prompts. So you can actually see how you can prompt to get the best outputs in VO.
Well, let's do that while it's cooking.
Yeah. So
since I already pushed the trigger button.
Yeah. So in another tab, you could just go to Google View prompt guide, and then you can kind of see how we can play around with it.
Okay, let's do it. Well, we can also go to AI Tutor, right? And even use Gemini.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can definitely do that. Let's
do that. Let's stay in house.
What you can do is you can go and grab the prompt guide itself, right? And you can bring it into AI Tutor and say, well, here's the prompt guide for VO2. This is what I'm trying to do. And then it can give you at least more context and get a better understanding of, what you want and what you actually need.
Okay, so where do I find this prompt guide? That's so pretty.
Ooh, I see.
Wait, you can add it to Chrome? Let's see. Add to Chrome, it's free? What? You guys are crazy. Download Chrome. Where do you find documentation?
Okay, so I'm currently seeing you in Google right now.
Wait.
Yeah, there. Okay, so you're there. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't see what I was actually commenting on. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's so pretty.
Oh, I see. That's really cool that they're gonna do that. So let's go back.
Okay. Yeah, because
did we write prompt guide? Yeah, you did. Good. Okay. What I can do is I could just get it for you and send it to you in the messages. Give me a second.
Sweet. It's still cooking. I'm excited to see what it comes up with. But in the meantime, I'll go to AI Tutor and get that ready.
I found it. All right. So I'm gonna send it to.
I'm gonna use Gemini in
Cassandra says. Wait 1 sec. I'm sorry. Cassandra says, I don't see VO in Pixio. Cassandra, what I would maybe say is it's in videos.
But it's also still rolling out.
So you won't see it in maker mode because it's just too costly for now. But you should see it in videos. And if you don't see it, can you drop the prompt link I'm in maker mode. Yeah, so get out of maker mode.
It's just not free. That's the only model.
Yeah,
Google
that's the only video model currently that is not free.
Until Google, we meet again next week, they're gonna give us special deals. But right now, it's insane.
Yeah, so it does cost a little bit of credits.
But I'll give her credits to play around if she wants to.
Yeah.
Right now, anyone who's on the live stream.
Ooh, that pays to be here, right?
$20 pack. So, Cassandra, if you are interested, just DM Ross, and he will give you some credits where you can play around with VO.
But it can't be in maker mode because if you do 100 videos, it's bad.
And Dan, I noticed you use AI Tutor Premium. I don't know if we had this discussion before. Do you ever use Multibot?
And get over himself.
I need to get over myself. Fine. I'll even close this.
No.
Yeah. Oh wait, I stopped. I think I stopped sharing altogether.
You want to start your transition into Multibot?
Because we're going to start our transition.
Okay. I'm with you. I'm hip. I'm with it. Okay.
Whatever the trend is.
Yeah, whatever the trend is. So multibot. All right. So wait, share this tab instead. And this, I want to sign in with my. Oh my gosh, I don't know my password.
That's why you should just Google sign on with everything.
I can't because this is not a Google account. I think I know it though, because I'm smart like that, or not. Wait for it. Okay, let's go something prettier, because guess what? This just finished cooking. Saved by the Bell.
What's really cool about Multibot also is it has the new models from OpenAI.
Well, Multibot's going to be able to intake sound in Gemini for the first time, so you should start using that one. It's going to get.
I need to. You're right. No, I mean I have my login. I just need. Let me look it up quick while we're watching this. So let's see what. Oh my gosh! Look at how pretty this is. Oh my word! This is exactly what I had in mind. Okay.
Oh, wait, I gotta add you into the screen. I forgot to do that.
Oh, wait.
Now we see
wait.
you.
Now,
Hit
okay.
play.
Did you see this?
No, we did not.
Look at that.
Isn't it Android?
Oh my god.
This is so cool. And I love it got the style. It got like these two that are just kind of off to the side, and he's very much judging them. He's a little too snarky, you know. So maybe I can add something to the prompt, like a light-hearted snarky platypus.
Yeah.
Or something like that. He looks a little grouchy, a little grumpy. But here's what I'm trying to figure out how let's see, because CapCut is not a thing anymore, is it? Is CapCut still a thing? Because I want to find something online that I can do to put things together.
CapCut is a thing.
Okay, because I've used that before. Let me just go to CapCut quick, because putting this with the song is exactly what I had in mind, and people just have to see this. And also, CapCut is a really nice if you're looking for. Oh man, you have to download it now. What happened to the online one? We're in Chrome, people. Like, what's up with that?
Do you use Canva at all?
Yeah, I do use Canva. I have the pro account.
Yeah, Canva's good.
Yeah, let's go to Canva. So can it take up to, like, I've never done a full song in here. Can it can take a full song? So you'll see all my little there's my little bunny. This is another project that I was doing with the kids. Okay, so I want to create a video. Can you can you see what I'm doing?
Yep.
Okay.
Cassandra, I dropped the prompt guide for VO.
Yeah, it is. The prompt guide is in the chat in. Yeah. I saw that, and that's where I was headed until I got into the multibot snag. I have to log in. All right, let me just pull these assets in. I'm so excited to see what this looks like, because this is like next level. All right, so there's my song.
But we're definitely working on, or at some point, we're definitely are going to have a lot more character consistency.
Oh, just wait to structure reference with Magnific.
Oh yeah, structure reference with Magnific was mentioning.
I'm building it.
It's definitely going to be very useful in cases like this, where you got the platypus that you want to use in all your scenes, and that's something that is coming soon for sure.
Right. No, that's awesome. I'm just going to pull this platypus in.
I have a question, Dan. I'm posting a link on to the messages here, but Cassandra says she doesn't see it.
And,
Let's
just send it to her on Twitter, man.
All
not
right.
a good way to send things.
You're right. I got you, Cassandra. Check your
It's
DMs.
like a dumb way to send things.
I forgot. StreamYard sometimes. Right. There you go.
See, there's that bunny is just like totally following me around. The platypus should be coming. Okay, this is. It's only 5 seconds.
It's like the depleted bunny from the Energizer Rabbit after the 2025 version, where it just
Kind
had enough out of energy.
Out of energy. Well, yeah, the 5-second videos coming in, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I didn't have the video to attach the audio to, because I'm not seeing where the audio ended up.
Give it a, I guess. Yeah, let's see what happens when you go to uploads.
Yeah, I'm in
Audio.
uploads.
So hit audio on the Is
Oh,
it doing
Snuggie,
it?
it's there like 7 billion times.
There you go.
Okay. Now it's just waiting for me to be patient. See, it's still uploading the platypus because it's pretty awesome.
In the meantime, if you do want to start a second generation, we could get something going with one of the video models while we wait for Canva to figure itself out.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can actually go to another video model right now. I've been spoiled by this. I mean, look at this. Because I kind of want to just make another.
It honestly is really good. Ross made a video of the people dancing in the city, and that came out fantastic. So
yeah, do you mind if I just kind of temper my prompt a little bit, or do you actually?
No.
I think I do kind of actually want to see like this other platypus come to life, and we can do some A/B testing. So I think you have some wisdom there, more than a little. So what do you recommend? I've been using the VidCraft Alpha, and then my favorite is the VidCraft Ultra, where
VidCraft HD ingredients, character place, and it'll be the best.
Wait, where is that?
So let's go to videos.
Okay. You see, he just said a lot of words there.
Go to VidCraft HD.
I'm wordy.
You're wordy. Okay, VidCraft HD.
And in ingredients, you can upload up to 4 images, right? So you can say this platypus in this city with these individuals. So you need like a people, place, and thing. And
it's what I made Sarah's video with. So crazy.
Yep.
Okay. Well, yeah. So I can hear you, Ross. So what? So I can choose up to 4, right?
Yep.
But 4 is good. 2 to 3 is chef's kiss. 4, it gets confused.
Okay. Well, I might want to. I don't know. Can I? If I just choose one, can it extrapolate enough? Or should I make another?
You would just do regular image to video.
Yeah. Well, that's just it. Because I think we need to. If I were to storyboard this out, this is like scene 1, which
you would get like a street, let's say, and then the platypus, and you'd be like platypus walking in the street, and it would do it.
Or like that platypus sitting on a beach chair, drinking out of like some mojito, for example. If you had that, it can actually blend all that into one video, which is really awesome.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. What I might do then is just go to the images that we had, that we did in Image Craft or Imagine Craft, and then just because I like I kind of like his personality here, and then I don't like this one. Maybe see what it does with these, because Is there like a primary image that it goes to? Like the first one I put in, does it kind of anchor to that? Do you know what I mean? Like,
It doesn't anchor. It's
see if I can
different. Just try it. It's hard to explain.
okay, VidCraft HD. And then ingredients. See, I got back there. So fun. All right, so they're all called ImagineCraft. How cool is that? Okay, and then I want high quality.
Yep.
Ooh, I want 10 seconds.
Oh, you're gonna do 10 seconds? Okay. And
yeah,
then,
I mean, why not?
and then we need our prompt.
Okay, so I say this platypus. Is that what you're saying, or like a platypus?
You could just say, yeah, a platypus. That's fine.
Okay. A
The
platypus. Yeah. Oh wait, I'm gonna add this. A light-hearted platypus is being judged by the people around him, but he is the coolest.
Do we still want to use snarky in there or no?
Yeah, I think so. A light, just so it's reinforcing the image. A lighthearted platypus in a bubblegum. Well, I've got to be consistent. A lighthearted anthropomorphic.
Or try without it and see if it figures it out.
I don't know. I'm already typing.
All right. Well, if it does somehow mess it up, we could always remove certain words and make it simpler.
Right. Snarky. Okay, let's go with that. Failed to generate.
Okay.
What did I do wrong?
Let's see. Ross, could it be something in the prompt?
Yeah, check. It'll tell me exactly what it is.
Okay. I wonder if it doesn't like certain words.
Well, then I mean, this is a great opportunity to take things out because I have hyphens and quotation marks, which it might not like.
Okay. Yeah, try that.
See what happens. Nope.
Okay. How big are your images, out of curiosity?
I don't know. Whatever they were from ImagineCraft, it is. They're 745 kilobytes.
Okay, so they're very small. Okay,
they're pretty small. Yeah.
Just use Minimax for now while I check this.
All right.
Come back.
We'll jump back into VidCraft HD while we figure this out on the background. So let's go into view all.
And is this the VidCraft? Which one's the one where I can actually select the camera angles and everything? That is
okay. So that's in VidCraft Ultra, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it was the alpha, right?
I believe so.
There's my little bunny.
Well, I think they all. Let's see.
No, I think it was turbo. Yeah, it was turbo. It has the camera controls.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's do that. And see, this is where
I am gonna test the VidCraft HD in the meantime as well, just to see what happens.
Let's see. That's the first, because it's gonna probably, I don't know if this one's gonna blend the styles, right? I wonder if it'd be better to pick the other platypus. We'll see. This is all experiments. Because he might morph, like that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm imagining will happen. He's gonna morph into this more like CGI-esque version. when really the best one is the pop art one that's hanging out in Canva right now. Let's see. Oh, imagine. All right. And I do like, we're going to kind of go. We're going to focus in on his face. See, this is the part I just really love so much. All right, let's go for it. This one is not cooking either. Maybe it's because I'm asking for it to be too long.
Let's see. Wait. Oh, failed to generate. Okay.
Yeah.
Scroll up. Landscape. You did all that correctly. Okay. Let's remove anthropomorphic out of curiosity.
It does not like that word.
Well, we're gonna see right now.
A lighthearted platypus. Oh, Ina. We'll just say is being judged. Okay.
I restarted it.
No.
And it still didn't do it?
No. Oh, say what?
Ross.
Let me just reset the controls too. And we'll not be.
Ross mentioned you could go back to VidCraft HD and try that one more time.
Okay. And then I can always go back to Canva and see what's cooking there as well. Got things to do.
VidCraft HD.
So yes, oops. Dang it.
It's okay.
VidCraft HD.
Ingredients.
Okay.
Mine worked perfectly on Ultra also.
So you did VidCraft Ultra and it works. So could it be the word platypus?
Is it
is there a certain verbiage that these AI models don't like? This is where we experiment with certain prompts.
Say it again.
Could it be the prompt? Why it's not working? Because the three images are pretty light.
Try it with no prompt.
Okay, so we'll try with no prompt, and we'll see what it does as well after. It says,
please enter a prompt.
yeah.
How about a platypus or an encounter in a city? That's a prompt based on those pictures. It does not contain anthropomorphic or platypus, and it liked it. I have a feeling it's the word platypus. Platypuses are messed up.
So
what the word is? You know what it is?
What?
Second half of that word.
Oh God.
So
you think I'm like being funny? I'm not.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Runway is going to lock that.
It said failed to get video status. Please try again. Or is it still cooking? I don't know.
No,
I try refreshing because you got a bunch
did you refresh at all? No, right?
No. Let me.
Okay, so let's hit that refresh and let's re-upload.
Okay, and so maybe should I say bird? I'll just say bird.
Okay, we'll hopefully it doesn't. Oh no, our prompt. Okay, there you go. Just
I don't know.
Part of me was just like, no, just try it again. Maybe it's gonna work, but we'll see after.
Yeah, well, because I had to re-upload them anyway.
Platypus works.
I see it right here.
Oh,
it got red carded.
No,
just refresh and do it again and it'll work.
So
okay.
So it actually was doing it. It was showing us an error that you had from previously. So once you've refreshed it, that error
Yeah.
disappears, but that video is actually being generated, and Ross is gonna send it to you.
You can just do it
Oh,
again.
I'm excited.
But-
Okay,
But,
let's see
but
what
we're gonna do it again this time around, and we're gonna see if it actually makes it a bird. So we'll see.
Well,
So now we know.
I did put platypus back in,
Okay, good, perfect. So it's
and it's
definitely
cooking.
gonna work.
It's cooking.
Yeah. So it's good. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be like 3 minutes. In the meantime,
That's
if you
okay.
want, we could check out Canva and see what you got going on.
Yeah, and then probably time to start wrapping things
Yep.
up. But let's see. Oh, there it is.
So
Look.
what I would say, what? The error again?
Oh
Failed
wait,
to-
no, sorry. I'm on the wrong. Oh, did it give an error again?
I believe so.
But is it the error that's actually like it's actually doing it? Like it's a liar error?
Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see once in like 3 minutes. We'll go back to it and we'll see if it actually output it, and if it's not a real error. And if it is a real error, we're gonna take a look and see what's going on, because it's definitely something up with the status. So status of the video
Okay.
generation, because it's definitely doing it. We see it in the back end. It just probably needs something specific. Also, what I would suggest
this
is
You did it too.
I did do it. You're right. Let's see.
See?
Yeah, mine's
It
fine.
could have been just his like cache.
Yeah, it could be a cache. So what I would suggest in the next time around is get the full story of what you want, so we can get the scenes and the prompts for each of the scene, and then just pretty much play around with different models and see which gets it the best.
Yeah. Are you seeing this though?
Yep, I see Canva. I see.
Yeah. And it's still
is it
spinning.
struggling? Okay.
It's struggling
Why-
because I think the music is so long.
No,
But
no way.
It's only
No
the
way.
first 5 seconds.
Hit a refresh,
Oh.
maybe. Maybe it's just Canva, your session being a little weird.
Or Chrome. Maybe I do need to just clear the cache because it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
It's fine.
it's not letting us watch this video, which is oh, it looks like it's doing it. I can't tell if it's struggling or
Yeah. I don't know. I also just have a lot open in this Chrome session, which is, often no
Yeah.
bueno. And then how do you clear the cache by doing what again?
So if you're trying to clear the cache, there's like a few ways of doing it. If you're trying to clear the cache for a specific platform, right? Like when you're on
You know
Pixio,
it's cache if you just go incognito. That's how you can see it with cache before you do anything.
it's true. You can also double check on incognito if that's something you're willing to try.
Sure. Yeah, but I have to get going now because I have to get into this.
So just the
event.
DMs. So just let us know in the DMs afterwards, and
Yeah.
we can either kind of see if it's like a session issue, if it's your cache, if it's maybe just the tabs.
I have
that you
a feeling
open.
it might be CPU. It's probably just Chrome being crazy right now because I have a lot going on in it, especially with StreamYard and Pixio and
Yeah, I noticed.
Canva.
Yeah, because your
So
whole
I think my
yeah, but we got
Everything's
we got
like
pretty far, and I definitely think if we do this again next time around, we'll just have like some prompts for certain scenes already kind of locked down, so we can just pretty much copy and paste and test out the different models. But you did get to try VO, which is like
the
awesome.
what?
VO?
Yeah. Well, and the whole VO piece, that was huge. And like this pop art, like that's what I'm going to be posting later tonight because I can just put it together in Final Cut a lot easier than Canva.
And I'll
I think
send
I'm
you
going
all
to just close Canva.
And
So
any
it's
videos
Canva that was tripping everything up.
and any of the videos that you didn't get, we'll just send it to you through like Google Drive or Slack or something, and you can get access to it and see if it actually did what you wanted. Hit play, Rouse. Do you have it on
Okay,
you?
awesome. Yeah.
Still going.
Okay. Yep. So you got a couple.
Yeah, and Yeah, it's still going on my end too. So yeah, I think it was Canva that was messing everything up. It was just taking too much CPU. And as soon as I close Canva down, I'm just gonna put it together in Final Cut. I might even actually add do a couple more VO2 videos in a similar style and see if I can get a little like 30-second animatic. Well, not 30 seconds. It's gonna be like $1 billion. Like 15 seconds.
I'm also going to send you the VO prompt guide just in case you decide to want to learn and see how
Perfect.
you can change up your outputs a little bit.
Yeah, and it's the same one that's in the chat, right?
Yeah,
So,
but I don't know
okay.
if you see it. I know some others didn't see it, so just send it to you just in case when we leave,
Yeah.
you at least have access to it.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much, and I
Really good job, man.
appreciate it.
This
Thank
was a lot
you.
of fun.
Yeah. All right. See you later. I'll post the results later tonight.
Awesome.
All
Bye,
right.
everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
And I don't think there's a